Hello again, NCAC sports fans, and welcome back to another episode of This Week in the NCAC. I'm your host, Brett Billhart. As the spring sports seasons begin to wind down, numerous NCAC sports are beginning to prepare for postseason competition. NCAC men's and women's golf champions are determined by the combined results of two championship series events. The first event was contested last weekend at the Country Club of Meadville in Pennsylvania, and the second and final championship event will be held this weekend, April 28th and 29th, at Oberlin Golf Club in Ohio. After the first event of the championship series, defending NCAC men's champion Wittenberg leads with a 36-hole score of 601, while DePaul sits atop the women's standings after posting a two-day team score of 644. In the men's individual standings, Wittenberg Jr. Craig Osterbrock, who won the 2011 NCAC Bob Nye Championship Medalist Award, leads after two rounds with a two-day total of 144, while DePaul senior Kelly Gauguin stands alone in the top position of the women's standings after carding a two-day total of 157. For complete results from the first championship series event, you can navigate to either gender's homepage on the NCAC website, where you will find a championship series link in the left-hand column. Keeping NCAC championships on our mind, the brackets for the 2012 NCAC men's and women's tennis championships were released last night. The championship tournament will be held this weekend at Kenyon College in Gambier, Ohio. The women's tournament will begin on Friday morning and run through Saturday afternoon, while the men's tournament will begin on Saturday afternoon and conclude on Sunday afternoon. The team champion for both genders will earn both the NCAC championship as well as the league's automatic bid into the NCAA Division III tournament. DePaul emerged as the number one seed in the women's 8-team tournament and will open play on Friday at 9 a.m. against ace-seeded Worcester. In the other 9 a.m. matchup on Friday morning, number 4 Kenyon will square off against number 5 Wittenberg. The two other opening round contests will begin at approximately 11 a.m. on Friday and will feature number 2 Oberlin versus number 7 Ohio Wesleyan and number 3 Denison versus number 6 Allegheny. Winners of opening round matches will advance to Friday's semifinal matches, while opening round losers will continue play on Friday and Saturday in the backdraw bracket. 5th and 7th place matches will begin on Saturday morning at 9 a.m., while the championship match and the 3rd place match will begin at approximately 11 a.m. on Saturday. And in the men's tournament, Kenyon was tabbed as a top seed and will take on the winner of tonight's regular season contest between Ohio Wesleyan and Worcester at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Also at 2 p.m. on Saturday, number 4 Wittenberg will take on number 5 Wabash. The remaining opening round matches will begin at approximately 4 p.m. on Saturday and will feature number 2 DePaul versus number 7 Oberlin and number 3 Denison versus number 6 Allegheny. Sunday's schedule will open with 2 backdraw matches at 9 a.m. and continue with the tournament semifinals beginning at approximately 11 a.m. The 5th and 7th place matches will kick off at approximately 1 p.m. on Sunday, while the 3rd place match and the championship match will begin at roughly 3 p.m. Fans, please do note, NCAC tournament matches will not begin until 3 courts are available for a given match. For more information on the 2012 NCAC Tennis Championships, you can visit either gender's homepage on the NCAC website, where you will find links to a championship website hosted by Kenyon College. And again, keeping NCAC championships at the forefront of this week's show, we want to congratulate Denison for capturing the 2012 NCAC men's lacrosse title after defeating Kenyon 11-6 on Saturday in Granville to finish the season with a perfect 5-0 mark. In addition to the NCAC title, the Big Red also won the inaugural Thompson-Heiser Trophy, which is named in honor of legendary head coaches Tommy Thompson Jr. of Denison and Bill Heiser of Kenyon. DU senior Zach Walsh was tabbed the NCAC Men's Lacrosse Player of the Week after netting 3 goals and handing out 1 assist in the victory over the Lords. With DU trailing 6-5 in the third quarter, Walsh tied the game with an extra man goal and followed with the eventual game winner just 4 minutes later. In women's lacrosse, the race to fill the 4 spots in the NCAC tournament will intensify a great deal, beginning tonight with 3 league games on the schedule. Denison and Wittenberg are currently deadlocked at the top of the standings with identical 4-0 league records. However, the tie will be broken tonight, as the 2 squads are set to square off in Granville at 7 p.m. In addition, the battle for the final 2 spots in the tournament will also be decided over the next 4 days, as each league team is still in the hunt for one of the 2 coveted tournament slots. The Women's Lacrosse Player of the Week award went to Kenyon junior Leah Sack, who helped the ladies secure their first NCAC win of the season over Ohio Wesleyan by a 10-6 margin last week. She scored 2 goals and dished out 2 assists in the victory. Sack also served up 6 assists and netted 2 goals in another 18-10 non-conference win over Teal. Sack currently holds the KC career record for assists with 98 and is leading the NCAC this season with 28 helpers. The NCAC baseball tournament field is beginning to take shape as DePaul and Ohio Wesleyan have clinched the top 2 spots in the NCAC West and the division's 2 berths into the tournament. Kenyon is currently leading the East Division and can secure a berth into the tournament with a victory over Hiram on Sunday, while Worcester and Allegheny remain in contention for the final spot and will settle it on the field this weekend as the 2 squads will square off in a 4-game series at Worcester. The weekly awards for baseball went to Ohio Wesleyan hitter Nathan Strom, who posted a .478 batting average with 8 RBI, 7 runs scored, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, and 1 stolen base in 6 games. While Kenyon freshman pitcher Josh Jacobitz pitched a complete game 1-hit shutout in the Lords' 8-0 victory over Allegheny on Sunday to earn the weekly Pitcher of the Week award. And the race for the NCAC softball tournament will also be decided in the final week of the regular season, as 7 of the league's 9 teams are still actively in the hunt for one of the 4 tournament slots. We will get a more clear picture on the tournament's makeup tonight, as there are 8 league games on the schedule, while the season will conclude on Saturday with 8 more league games on the docket. The Softball Player of the Week awards were distributed to DePaul senior Jen Kozinski, who hit safely in all 6 games last week and became the DPU career all-time leader in RBI with 160 and in runs scored with 161. While the Pitcher of the Week award went to Worcester junior Jen Horton for the 2nd time this season after she went 4-0 with a 1.83 ERA in 23 innings of work last week. And finally, we'll close out this week's show by recognizing our weekly award winners for men's and women's track and field. The first women's award for distance and middle distance events went to Ohio Wesleyan freshman Katie Reed, who led a grouping of OWU student athletes at the Marietta Twilight Meet by winning the 800-meter run with a time of 2:12:36. Oberlin sophomore Sophia Brancazio earned the weekly award for sprint and hurdle events after she led the Yo women at the Baldwin-Wallace non-scoring Sparky Adams Invitational by winning the 200-meter dash and finishing 6th in the 400-meter dash and 7th in the 100-meter dash. And the final Women's Weekly Award for field events went to Worcester junior Abina Boma Achimpong, who excelled for the Fighting Scots at the Kenyon Spring Invitational with a first-place finish in the high jump after clearing 5 feet 3 3/4 inches. The first Men's Weekly Award for distance and middle distance events went to Ohio Wesleyan senior Sharif Kronemer, who won the 800-meter run at the Marietta Twilight Meet with a time of 1:53:43. Allegheny senior Taylor Throckmorton was named the weekly award winner for men's sprint and hurdle events after posting runner-up finishes in both the 200-meter dash and the 400-meter dash at the non-scoring Baldwin-Wallace Sparky Adams Invitational. And the final men's weekly award for field events went to Wabash Jr. Evan Groninger, who helped guide the Little Giants to the team title at the Rose Hallman Twilight Invitational by winning the javelin with a heave of 178 feet, 3 inches. NCAC track and field fans also keep in mind that the first events of the 2012 NCAC Track and Field Championships will be contested this weekend, April 28th through 29th, at Ohio Wesleyan. The men will compete in the decathlon, while the women will participate in the heptathlon. The NCAC Track and Field Championships will then be contested the following weekend, May 4th through 5th, at Allegheny in Pennsylvania. Fans, we once again thank you for tuning in for another episode of This Week in the NCAC, and we hope you tune in next week as we look forward to continually keeping you up to date on action from across the North Coast Athletic Conference. And as always, for up-to-date news, stats, and standings on your favorite NCAC squads, you can visit our website at www.northcoast.org.